We've got coffee, sugar, tobacco. Those are your cash crops. I was just going to let you say something. I mean, sugar was good, but you seemed indecisive, so I was going to let you figure out what you wanted to go with. Those are the big cash crops that are grown. Horses, we just talked about, and diseases. Let's go from the Americas back to Europe and Africa. Can someone give me, I'm thinking of like some food products. Yes?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. And why do we think potatoes are important? Anyone have any idea? Yeah.
They're dense, like calorie-wise.
Absolutely. They're dense calorie-wise, they're grown underground, they don't require very much land, and they're huge in northern England and in Ireland. I know it's stereotypical to think of the Irish and potatoes, but it's just true. They really heavily relied on potatoes as high caloric food when it came back over. What's another thing that came back from the Americas? Yes? Tomatoes, that's the other big, it's a fruit, right? I was thinking of vegetable, but then I corrected myself. It's the other big food product that comes back. Here we have potatoes, tomatoes. I think, was it Avi that said chocolate before?
Yeah.
Chocolate came from the Americas, and it came back to the Europe and Africa. But those are the main things we talked about. Your web quest goes into depth on these things, but we got a little map that looks like this. If you're going back over and trying to review, I think this is an easy way to look at it. We got some other things like pineapple and tropical fruits coming back over. Onions are going this way. All the different types of livestock besides even horses. You have pigs, cattle, sheep. Those are very important when they come over. And then the big one we talked about is disease. So the other big thing that was a result of the Columbian Exchange is loss of life. And here's kind of a good way, I think, of grasping some of these statistics. So it says in the 1500s, there were 25 million indigenous people. This is before or right as Europeans are starting to come over, but they're not coming over in large quantities. By the early 1600s, about 24 million indigenous people are wiped out. That's very dramatic. So this class, it's about 22, 23 students. So let's say we are the indigenous people of North America. I am the European. So I come in, I spread predominantly smallpox. That's what is going to end up killing most of y'all who are the indigenous people of North America. And everyone is going to die except for Avi. Now, Avi, he helped collect some papers and get them out to you, so he's going to be spared. But everyone else, you're going to get smallpox or another disease from Europe, and you're going to die. So if that happened, it would be pretty significant, right? Avi would be like, where is everybody? And it would be very dramatic. So when we talk about the loss of life, it's not even like even half the people die. It's like almost all of these people die from disease. And that 25 million is not all the indigenous people here. Those are the people along the coast that Europeans are interacting with. There are indigenous people further west inland. But that's a huge dramatic effect of the Columbian Exchange. And congrats, Avi, for making it through. You did good. Here's a graph where we show Mexico from 1518 to 1593. You see we're above 25 million, and in less than 100 years,